Hello again, everyone. Age of June here, and we're back with another League of Legends Ranked Teams Shoutcast. Going to be casting two of the Challenger teams again. At least one of them is definitely on the Challenger teams. I'm not sure about the other one. But this team here... Oh, blue team. These guys are definitely in Challenger. Some of their members in solo queue, not Challenger, which does kind of make it slightly funky. But these guys are in the Challenger on their Ranked 5s team. And not only that, but they're actively playing, which is huge for me. Because I went through the challengers and I'm going through, nobody's playing. They haven't played since the 7th, which is more than a little frustrating. But it's okay. I went down to the bottom and I did find that this team recently joined Challenger, and that was a pretty good sign to me that they're probably playing. So I did go ahead, look at them, and indeed they played a game just yesterday, which is amazing. And we're going to be able to cast it. They actually played a decent number of games. So, while I may not be able to cast the top Challenger teams as much as I may wish, I will still be able to cast Challenger teams. So, honestly, I think that's probably going to be worth it. We do actually see an early invade coming out here, as you guys see. And just getting those early wards down, which is something we see a lot in the LCS and everything. Not something you see in Ranked 5s, or Ranked, just solo queue. That's not something that happens. You don't see invades like this just to get the vision. I really like this. This is a good sign because this is why I wanted to cast Ranked 5s. Teams. I wanted to go ahead get these teams that actually work together to do things, and oh man, what are you doing? Does get that vision. Trendemir knows it's there though. And yeah, react to it. I don't know that these guys, it doesn't look like they're gonna, lane swap or anything off of it. But they got the vision, they know where people are starting, and that's a pretty big sign right there. So, that's why I went for this. Currently just waiting for everything to spawn. Here we go, and let us get this going. So, the two teams here. We do have, in the top lane for the blue team, probably going to be Trendemir, played by Desert Wolf. He's going to be against the Vladimir here, Clauncher. Alrighty. In the mid lane, we've got Freeze playing as Anivia. It's kind of fitting there, I say. Yeah, definitely. She's going to be against the LeBlanc here, played by ManButter6. That sounds disgusting. Alright, so in the ADC position for the blue team, we've got Camgafar playing as Graves. Going to be against the Ashe here, played by Thoraine. Oh wow, that was early. Holy cow. Freeze doing work already. Oh, LeBlanc went in. How did this happen? Nice freeze there. Got the auto attack off, got the ignite, and went into the Agnivia form. That right there, the ignite, got her to stay alive through it, and the ignite was able to take down and finish off the LeBlanc. So nicely done there. And then now we can go ahead and take a look at the supports. Ooh, lots of fighting here. Got the flash out of Janna. They did also land a hook onto Graves, but Ashe, oh, the heal! Or sorry, the shield there. Oh, Thresh got that kill onto Graves. Not going to be able to get Janna, but he did get the Graves. Got pulled out a little bit too far there. And we had another fight over here. Looks like Nidalee decided to invade the Vi here. Vi is not in a good position right there, getting attacked pretty hard. Jumps across the wall, gets the kill, and will she be able to escape this? Yeah, she's going to be fine. LeBlanc, level 2 versus level 3 Nidalee. I don't think LeBlanc would come out of that one ahead. And that's going to give Cry here the opportunity to go ahead and counter juggle a bit. So that was a really good invade by his part. Knew exactly when his enemy was going to be at the red. Part of that definitely snowballed off of the fact that they had that vision here. If they hadn't had that vision, she might have started anywhere else. Probably still would have started at the same place, so it probably would have been a safe bet to go over there. But with those wards, they knew exactly where he was. Oh, hello. Vlad's in a rough position here. Gonna try to finish off the Trendemir. Not gonna happen. Another kill goes to Nidalee there. And these guys just have to live through the minions. That's going to be easy peasy. Yeah, they are fine. And there's a ping here. Not sure what's going on there. Both of those guys are MIA. Graves letting people know. It's great stuff. Trendemir just getting the farm up. Trying to get turned into that late game monster. And with that early gank there, it's definitely a possibility. So we've got Retry here playing as the Janna. On Elite 5 is their team tag. And she's going to be against Wiggly Buff playing as the Thresh. Pub. I don't remember. It's funny, I just looked at it, so you'd think I'd remember the team names. Nope, it's gone. But I could still do, Elite versus Weepub. I can go with that. That'll work. Alright, so finally we have the junglers here. We've got Cry, or Cry, sorry, Cry. Probably Cry, but maybe Cry. Playing as the Nidalee. Gonna be against Vi, played by Black Okami. Got it. Alright. And looks like she's going to go ahead and grab up that. No, she's going to walk right by it. I definitely expected she would go for the little guy. But she decided not to. Going for the gank instead. Gets the hit off onto him. But doesn't really end up taking anybody down. Gets hooked and she's getting low. In comes Vi now. Gonna land that Q. Gets the flash out of Nidalee. Will Janna and Graves be able to get out of this? No to Janna, maybe to Graves. Graves will be able to get out of this, but that is a second kill there. That one went to Ashe, and that is not a good sign for the blue team down to the bot lane. They've got their other lanes doing alright. That is definitely a good thing, but the bot lane, not so much. On the plus side, I found that if you've got two lanes that are doing well versus one lane that's doing well, obviously your two lanes are going to go better. And we do have Tryndamere going for this guy. Flashes out. Out comes the pool. Not going to be enough. Down goes the Vladimir again. A second kill for Tryndamere. That's a terrible sign for the Vladimir. He does have his Seeker's Arm Guard now, which is going to help, but honestly not enough. There we go. Thresh goes out. Misses the hook. Gonna take some harass. Oh, the slow from Janna. The Lantern comes out, but I don't think it's going to be enough. This Ashe is dead meat. Down she goes. Will they be able to finish off the Thresh too? No. The answer to that is no, but we did have a gank in the middle here, and it looks like it actually didn't go the red team's way. Nice flash there, followed by the stun, and that actually enabled her to finish off the LeBlanc. The Ignite ticked down to finish her off, but that was an excellent stun on her tower there. Just making sure she's stuck in place and did not manage to go ahead and get out of that safely. So nicely done there. Definitely see why this guy's called Freeze. I don't know if this is, his main champion or just one of the many champions he plays. But at least in this game, he's definitely showing up big on this Anivia. Should have the passive up pretty soon, too. There you go. Already has the passive up. Called it. There we go. Graves is headed back. Has boots and Dorans. I don't know if he's going to be able to buy anything else quite yet. Does buy a pickaxe, so yes, he does. Has a little bit of extra move speed compared to the Ashe, but she's got double Dorans on him. Also a decent amount of sustain here, where she only has a single healing potion. The Scuttle Crab did go to the red team. Good sign of which jungler, at least... never mind, just kidding. Which one's doing a little better in their jungling roles. But when it comes to ganking, Nidalee is definitely the boss there. Finishes off the Thresh. In comes LeBlanc. Will Nidalee be able to get out? Nidalee's fine. The arrival of Anivia kept her alive. And now they're going to be able to take down this ward that Thresh just placed and died for. So this entire trek was really not good at all. Not good at all for him. Great for Nidalee, though. Ooh, that pop-up did land, which got Graves into position. Chunked a little over half of her health there. That is terrible news for her. And in the meantime, looks like Anivia just chunked down the LeBlanc again. LeBlanc gonna be forced to go back, which means this... Well, she hasn't yet. She hasn't yet. Probably gonna clear out this wave, then go back would be my guess. There we go. Clears out the wave with the help of Vi. Now she's gonna go back. And... lots of on the ways here. So it looks like Nidalee is on her way down. Thresh goes in, lands the Flay. That's a bad thing for them. In comes the teleport as well. Ashe is getting low. She walks straight into Nidalee. Down she goes to the burn there from the Janna. Now Thresh is trying to get out. Going to get picked up by that pink ward. And they're like, hey, Anivia, what are you doing? And the question is, will they be able to get... oh, man, he's walking straight to her. He has flash. He does not have flash. He does not have flash. Out comes the wall. He's going to get stunned up as well. Tryndamere here. Another kill there for them. An assist for Tryndamere. And Thresh goes down yet again. Very quickly, this bot lane has turned back into the blue team's favor here. Elite 5s. And they're definitely showing off their elite. Going for the dragon now. Probably going to get the scuttle crab immediately after. Would be my guess, but we'll see. Dragon going down with no problem. In the meantime, Tryndamere chunking the poor Vladimir yet again. And Vladimir really can't do too much against this. Tryndamere is just being such a bully, which is really terrible news when you're the guy playing against the Tryndamere who's already bullying you off lane. Because if they make it to late game, Tryndamere is such a monster. He can split push for days, take 2v1, he's whatever. He's Tryndamere. And if you can't shut him down early, you know you're in a bad position. And that's already starting to show here for the Vladimir, who's forced to stay way the heck back to try to survive. We do see Vi coming in for a gank. Is she actually, though? Looks like she wants to. She wants to come in for this gank. It is warded right here. And she is going to go ahead and back off. Thresh and Ashe. Not really doing too much down here. Oddly, Graves is up on CS. Given the fact that they had such a rough early game, I would not have expected that. I would have expected that, at least for now, the Ashe would be up on CS. But it looks like that extra turnaround there from the blue team was enough to put them back into the lead. Either that, or Ashe is a slightly worse CSer than Graves. I mean, that's entirely possible as well. I'm not sure which it is, but Ashe is doing her best here to go ahead, farm up these minions. Oh, she did miss that. Missed that one as well, but that's okay. Did go ahead, clear up that wave. Gonna make the Graves miss some of this, and Kamegafar is not going to be too happy about that. They do manage to finish off this pink ward, though. Sad news for the blue team, but pink ward did clear out that ward that was there before. It made them pretty darn sad. And Thresh is going to clear out this ward as well. Oh, the blue trinket. Is she going to walk into that? I don't know if she got vision. Another ward comes out, and they're going to back off here. Nice tornado to go ahead and keep the Thresh from going in. LeBlanc's on her way down. Not going to happen, though. She's going to back off. Vi was picked up again by that ward, so that's not going to happen either. Tryndamere diving this Vladimir. Is he going to be able to get this off? Not able to get the kill. Probably going to queue up here to heal. Oh, he might be baiting this. If Clownshire continues chasing, he's dead. Okay, he didn't. There we go. Tryndamere did get out. I actually could have been wrong there. He might have been able to go ahead and pull off just enough to finish him off. Graves bursting down that Thresh there. In comes Nidalee as well. Will they be able to get to the Ashe in time? Nidalee's here on the off chance Vi decides to go in, but it's not going to end up happening. And the blue team here, Elite 5, does indeed disengage. And they're going to fall back now. Well, not fall back. Red team's going to fall back. That's what I was actually thinking. And then I just said they, which is not very helpful, is it? Nope, not very helpful at all. It looks like Man Butter here did actually manage to force Freeze off lane for the moment, but Freeze is back in lane now, and of course, maximizing that lead that she had already, which, I mean, 2-1-1 with an 87 CS versus 1-2-0 with 63. She definitely has the lead here, and she's trying to complete it even more by just shoving the wave up with that ulti and just doing what she can. Nidalee hanging out in this enemy jungle, trying to go ahead and just counter jungle the heck out of them. And I mean, she's doing it. Vi goes in, there's nothing there. There's nothing there for you to get. Oh, a nice wall there. In goes the LeBlanc though, gets hit hard. LeBlanc does not survive. Ignite, enough to go ahead and finish her off. We do have a gank coming in here, but Nidalee and Nivea versus that, and Vi just goes down. We had the teleport coming out from Vladimir, but as soon as he saw how fast Vi died, he knew getting out of that was going into that was a terrible idea. Thresh goes down as well, and now the blue team is shoving up this mid wave. The Tryndamere was on his way down. Desert Wolf coming to go ahead and help his team if need be. Did not end up being necessary. Now he's going to be able to sneak up behind the Clownshire here, and will he go for it? He is not going to go for it. He's going to go for the CS instead, because CS is amazing. Instantly clears the wave, heals himself up, and he's fine. These guys continue to shove this pop-up there onto the LeBlanc. Does successfully kill the Janna with the Ignite, but Ashe answers with a death of her own, unfortunately. Not really too much she could do about that. She walked out a little too far, got stunned up by the Anivia, followed by that ulti from Graves. And that was a dead Ashe. Chicken! In goes Tryndamere. Gonna smack this guy around some. And just fall back here. He does have the Vampiric Scepter. Definitely rushing that, Oh. Oh. Oh, are you gonna do this? No, not gonna do this. Instead, she's gonna take some tower shots, pop her passive there, and just get the heck out. Ooh, Tryndamere is forced to pop his ult here, gets engaged on by these guys. He's gonna do what he can. I think he's probably gonna die here, though. Uses that Q. He's trying his best to get out. In comes the Vi, but she gets engaged on by the Nidalee. Oh, Nidalee gets hit by the grab. She's going to go down. Down she goes. Shut down gold there to Vlad, and that is wonderful news for WePub. Because that's exactly what they needed. They needed something to answer that Tryndamere. Late game, Vladimir is also a monster. And he's got that massive AoE damage for that enemy, the AoE damage boost onto the team. Which, if he ends up being able to apply that and gets fed enough, he's going to be pretty dangerous. But at least so far, it's not looking like that's the case, as Elite 5 has just been taking everything so far. They've gotten multiple towers. They are now on their way to Ashe. Ashe is going to get out of this, no problem. But that dragon is respawning, and it looks like they were wanting to go for it. It is up now. They're not going for it yet, but it looks like they're going to go ahead and shove this out. Thresh coming down to ward it. Twice. They put a pink ward right there. They'll get vision of both of those, but my guess is they won't. They'll probably put it like right here, get vision of that, not get vision of that, which is exactly why he did that. But for now, they're just going for that tower still. They're like, whatever, I'll get the tower. And they're going to get the tower too. There's no wave clear down here to prevent it. In comes the Ashe ult though. Oh, that blind from Graves forces the Vi back. In comes Thresh trying to go for this. Gets hit up pretty hard. Gets the grab onto Anivia. The ulti comes out from Graves though, and they are forced back. In the meantime, we did have another gank here, or another fight here in the middle. Looks like Nidalee versus LeBlanc was going on. LeBlanc was on her way down to go join that fight, and Nidalee came across her in a very, very unpleasant position there. Went down pretty much instantly. Had no chance for her to do anything. Vi, you don't want to go back into this, dude. You are way too low. Had to flash out of that. Oh, that ulti from the Janna there, shoving Ashe back out of position yet again. They are walking into a dangerous thing. The chain comes out onto LeBlanc, onto Janna. Janna survives it though, and pops LeBlanc up. And now Anivia is on the hunt. Graves dashes over, and Anivia going in. Janna goes down. Oh, the Ignite does finish off the LeBlanc. Janna secures a kill of her own. Vladimir trying to go things, trying to do stuff of his own, but unfortunately just ended up dying to Graves. And Thresh, who was there as well, ended up going down to the Anivia. Really, really unpleasant here for the WePub here. And now we may see this blue buff going over to Anivia, would be my guess. There's really nothing that Vi can do about it. In the meantime, Tryndamere's doing the thing. Tryndamere's doing the thing and just split pushing. There we go. There's that Ravenous Hydra. Did I stall that so I could see the middle? Dragon goes down. And that is the second dragon buff of the game. And it goes yet again to the Elite 5. Ha! Tryndamere just barely got out of that, but get out of it he did, and now he has a red buff, does he not? He does. He just stole that red buff from them. Fight going on down here. Oh! Anivia hits hard. That chain did land, though. A nice wall keeping them out. In comes everybody, though. Freeze! Are you going to be able to get out of this? He is in the Anivia form. They're going for Thorane. Thorane goes down. Now will they be able to take down the LeBlanc as well? She jumps out, but she is ignited. She goes down to the Anivia. And that is a 2 for 0. They didn't even manage to get anybody for that. And now the blue team, Elite 5, shoving down this mid lane. Oh, that was a very unpleasant timing there. She still had the, still had oracles. Tryndamere flashes in. Unfortunately, the chain from Thresh completely misses. Down goes the tower. Down goes the Thresh. Down goes another tower. And Vi was actually stuck on the wall there. Inhibitor tower is down. Inhibitor's going down very rapidly itself. And Tryndamere wanting blood, it looks like. Either that or just to chase the Vi away. Down goes that inhib. We've got super minions now. And, well, next wave. We've got super minions. And things are going to get really hairy here for WePub. Huge wave down here, though. Graves wants this wave. He's on his way to get there as soon as possible. He's going to miss a lot of the wave. Not terrible, though. And we do see LeBlanc wanting to possibly come down and do something on her own. She is indeed on her way. Going to be able to catch these guys off guard. Gets popped up, though, by the Janna. Going for Janna. Yeah. Forced to jump away from that. You don't want to go for that. Although the rest of her team was there, they wouldn't have been able to get there in time to actually help her with whatever happened. So, jumping out of that one, definitely a good plan. And now, we pop finally answering possibly with a tower kill of their own. I think it's in the mid lane. They're going to be their first tower kill of the game in the mid lane. They've already got the 2 outer turrets on the other 2 lanes, but they are finally answering this mid tower. Unfortunately, they have a lot to answer for, and Tryndamere taking the time to do his Tryndamere thing yet again and split push like a madman. Nice disengage from Janna. Unfortunately, not enough to save that freeze. And in comes the Tryndamere now, just destroying. Out comes the Vladimir ulti, and a lot of damage going down from everybody so far. And LeBlanc has died as well. Tryndamere rolls in. He has that ulti. He's going in. Vi goes down. Thresh going down as well. The only survivor left is the Vladimir. He goes down to the Nidalee. That's a triple kill for Nidalee. And all that was a 4 versus 5 because Graves is split pushing. Wow. Elite 5 has just been doing so many fights and split pushing every time. That's a 20-minute surrender. Honestly, even if they hadn't surrendered, I think these guys probably would have ended pretty quickly. Elite 5 being really impressive here. And who knows, we may see them in the upper challenger leagues eventually. They're actually playing. So, I mean, that's a good sign right there. We'll see. We'll see. So I hope you guys enjoyed this game, and I will see you guys next time. Have a good night. Bye.